Uncle, I have good news. I brought a remarkably skilled doctor with me. A man who has traveled across the world and knows the medical secrets of Asia and Africa. He'll certainly be able to cure Lucille. As luck would have it, somebody pointed him out to me, and I know you'd want to meet him. He's so clever that I wish I were ill myself so he can cure me.
Where is he?
He's standing right behind me. There he is.
Doctor, thank you for coming. I'll take you straight to my mother because I'm well. I'm putting all my trust in you.
Hippocrates has said, and Galen has confirmed with many persuasive arguments, that when a girl is not in good health, she must be sick. You're right to put your faith in me, for I am the greatest, the most brilliant, the most doctoral physician in all of the vegetable, mineral, and animal kingdoms.
I'm overjoyed to hear it.
No ordinary physician am I, no common medico. In my opinion, all others are quacks. I have particular talents, I have secrets. Shalamek and Shalom Akalim. Nil nisi borum, si signor. Niam miam her. Para siempre. Well, let's begin.
He's not the patient. His daughter is.
Well, this is of no consequence. The blood of the parent and the blood of the child are the same. Miam miam her. And by examining the father, I can observe the daughter's malady. Monsignors, is there any way in which I may scrutinize the invalid's urine?
Of course. Saving, will you please get a sample of Lucille's urine to the doctor, please? Doctor, I'm afraid my daughter may die.
Oh, tell her to be careful. She's not supposed to amuse herself in doing things like that without a doctor's prescription. It's very warm. There must be some inflammation of the intestines. Nevertheless, she's not seriously ill.
You swallowed it?
Not immediately. I let it wash around my mouth first. You see, an ordinary doctor would merely look at it, but I am extraordinary. As the liquid touches my taste buds, I can tell both the cause of illness and its probable development. But this was a meager specimen. I'll need another blindfold.
Should have enough trouble getting that much out.
I've never heard of such reluctance. Tell her she must urinate freely, copiously, as much as she can manage.
Okay, I'll try.
If every invalid pissed like this, I'd stay a doctor the rest of my life.
She says this is definitely all she has available. She can't squeeze out another drop.
This is scandalous. Monsignors, your daughter will have to learn to do better than this. She's by far the worst urinator I've ever encountered. I can still have to prescribe her a potion that'll encourage her to flow more generously. Now, may I see the patient?
She may be up by now. I'll bring her out.
Ah. How do you do, mademoiselle? So you are sick?
Yes, doctor.
Ooh, that's a striking sign that you are not well. Do you have pains in your heads, in your kidneys?
Yes, doctor.
Very good. As one great physician said in regard to the nature of animal life, well, he said many things. We must attribute this to the interconnections between the humus and the Vedas. For example, since melancholy is the natural enemy of joy, and since the bile that runs through our bodies makes us turn yellow, and since there is nothing more inimical to good health than sickness, we must conclude with that great man that your daughter is indisposed. Let me write you a prescription.
Paper, some ink.
Thank you. Does anyone know how to write?
Don't you?
I think of so many things that I forget half of them. It's clear to me now that your daughter needs clear and open prospects. However, I must go. What is this?
Believe me, I know how much I owe you.
Monsieur Gorgeous, I am no mercenary. Thank you very much. My Gorgeous is a bigger dimwit than I am to let me get away with a trick like that. Oh, save me. Here it comes again. I'll have to talk fast.
Good morning, monsieur.
Monsieur, you see before you a poor lad in despair. Have you come across a doctor who arrived in town a short while ago and cures people miraculously?
Yes, I've met him. He just left my house.
I am his brother. We are identical twins, and some people take one of us for the other.
Heaven help me if I didn't make the same mistake. What's your name?
Narcissus, monsieur. At your service. I should explain that once while I was in his study. I accidentally knocked over 2 containers perched on the edge of his table. He flew into such a rage that he swore he threw me out and never wanted to see me again. So here I am, a poor boy, without means or connections.
Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you. I'm a friend of his. As soon as I see him, I'll speak to him about it.
I'm very much obliged to you, monsieur. When patients refuse to follow their doctor's orders and abandon themselves to debauchery and...
Doctor, your humble servant, may I ask you a favor?
What can I do for you?
I've just spoken with your brother, and he's quite distressed.
He's a rascal, Monsieur
But
Gorgas.
surely you're not going to put with the poor boy?
He is a drunkard, Monsieur Gorgas.
But he truly regrets that he's made you angry.
Not another word about him. The impudence of the rogue, seeking you out to intercede for him? I implore you not to mention him to me.
In God's name, Doctor, and out of respect for me too, have pity on the boy. I'll do anything. I promised.
You plead so insistently that, even though I swore a violent oath never to forgive him, well, I'll shake our hand on it. I forgive him. I should mention that I'm doing myself a great injury, and that I would not have consented to this for any other man. Good day to you, Monsieur Gorgas.
Thank you, Doctor, thank you. I'll go off and find the boy and tell him the glad news. Oh, Narcissus, I've been looking for you everywhere. I've just spoken with your brother, and he forgives you. But to be safe, I want to see the two of you patch up your quarrel in front of me. Wait here, in my home, and I'll go find him.
I don't think it's such a good idea, Monsieur. Anyhow, I wouldn't turn away. I'm terrified of him.
Yes, you will stay. I'm locking you in. Don't worry, your brother's not angry anymore. I promise you.
Serves me right. I lock myself in and there's no way out. The weather in my future looks threatening. And if it's a storm, I'm afraid I'll feel a rain of blows on my back. Or else they'll bring me across the shoulders of the whip. Not exactly the brand of medicine any doctor ever prescribed. Yes, I'm in trouble. But why give up when we've come this far? Let's go the limit. I can still make a bid for freedom and prove that Scoundrel is the king of swindles. And...
Wow.